If you're having difficulty reverse parking or parallel parking, then this video is a must-watch for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how reversing actually works. Caution, this video is going to be slightly longer than my usual videos. However, it will give you a great amount of clarity on reversing. Once you understand the concepts in this video, you will emerge as a great reverser. Now, I don't even know if that's a term, but yes, your reversing skills are going to improve drastically. So make sure you watch this video all the way through the end and do not miss any step. Now, this is what I want you to do. When I was a driving instructor, I used to take my students to a parking lot and have them practice reverse parking there. So you want to do exactly this. Find a parking lot that is not too busy so that you can practice there. By the way, this video is primarily based on blind spot mirrors. If you don't have them, then please get them installed because they are a blessing when it comes to reversing. You can easily see these lines and the curb in them. I put a link in the description box below just in case you want to buy them. They are super easy to install. Now let's get into action. Step number 1. So the first thing you want to do is to learn how to reverse straight. So move up forward from a spot and then reverse back into it. Do this for 5 to 7 times so that you can get used to checking the mirrors and also get some fear of reversing out of your mind. Step 2. Now comes the real action. In this step, you're going to get your hands really dirty. Put yourself in between 2 parking spots and pick a parking spot you want to go into. In this case, I'm going to go into this spot. So before you start reversing, you want to know what side you have more space on. Since I'm going to go into this spot, I see there is more space on the right-hand side. Therefore, I'm going to steer to the right as I reverse slowly. Mind you, slowly is a key word here. You don't want to hit the gas too hard because you could lose control and may hit a person or an object. So keep reversing slowly until you're about this far from the line. You can't go too close to the line. Now, this point is very important. Let me explain it to you how it works. I asked you to stop here because if you go further back and try to straighten out the car, then you may end up being on the line or in the next spot. Therefore, we need some room so that we don't go too close to the line. If you straighten out from here, you will remain far from the line. This is important so that you can avoid hitting your door when there's a car parked next to you. Now, at this point, you must start steering all the way to the left and start reversing until it feels that the car is straight. If you're wondering why I turned the steering wheel to the left, then let me explain. A lot of people have a confusion about turning the steering wheel when reversing. You will never be confused if you remember this. When reversing, always turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the back of the car to go. In this case, I wanted the back of the car to go to the left, so I turned the steering wheel to the left. Isn't that straightforward? Damn, I'm such a good teacher. I'm just kidding. So once your car feels straight, you must straighten out the steering wheel and start reversing. Straightening out the wheel can be confusing again. So you can watch this video to understand how that works. Hey, what you learned today was an important lesson in reversing. So nothing becomes perfect without practice. So make sure you practice it as many times as you can so that you can become great at reversing. In part 2 of this video, I'm going to show you how you can do parallel parking without having to use a reference point. Yes, you heard me right. Without having to use a reference point, you will be able to do parallel parking. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet so that you get a notification when that video is published. So thank you very much for watching. Hey, there's a lot of effort that goes into making these videos. So if you really like this video, then do give me a thumbs up and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.